But I mean, dude, for D-Rust, the fact that you got a minus 37 pace, that's impressive too. You're getting there for sure. Okay, timer is probably about to begin. Okay. So this is a one-hit KO game, so we gotta be very careful. Ah! And enemies come out of nowhere. I like that we have two... Like, the league is... I mean, it didn't work out this way, like, because the game order was picked randomly, but we've got two, one-hit KO games in a row. Oh, I feel... Oh, well, that sucks. That's about the gameplay you're gonna expect to see here. But at least with next week, Kid Niki, it's actually the first game of the league I've played before. And it's an NES game, so most likely we can expect decent... I'm actually gonna try and, like... Try and do fairly well in that one too. Like, I'm actually going to try and learn the run for that one. Yep, this is about exactly how this one was expected to go for me, honestly. But yeah, with Kid Niki, I'm actually going to like try and get a run good enough that I want to submit it to the speedrun board afterwards. Nice, yeah, Kid Niki's a great game. I'm looking forward to that. It's a good pick. But yeah, 100%. I'm going full all in for Kid Niki. Okay. Well, I've only lost 2 lives so far. So I guess maybe I am doing better than expected. But yeah, Kid Niki, I feel like will be a fun little mini project. Depending on how there's a couple... Oops. Oh, man, I suck at this game. Well, next death, I start all the way at the beginning. There is, thankfully... I thought there wasn't checkpoints in this game at all. But once you get past this initial stage, there is. So I am grateful for that. Oh, man, I'm so bad. Where was I going? Oh yeah, there's a couple NES, like, I think it worked out. Had Operation C not been swapped out for Nights into Dreams, the first... Oh my gosh! Yep. Yeah, like I said, don't expect any good gameplay here because that's not going to happen. But I think it's neat because they were all randomly picked in the way of a duck race. The order of the games that we're playing, and had Nights into Dreams not subbed in for Operation C, the first 11 games all would have been on different consoles. Like, I think it was cool the way that worked out. And then the last 6 were all repeat oh my gosh! All repeat consoles. But yeah, we got a couple, and we got, I think, another 2 NES games, and then also a Famicom game in the last chunk of the league, so that's going to be cool. That's definitely where my area of expertise is, obviously. Like, maybe there's just one of each. Like, I know there's Gimmick is coming up. That one I've played as well. And then Salamander for Famicom, which I have not played, but... Anything NES, I'm probably gonna try and submit on the board if I can. I mean, we'll see depending on how I play them. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of running away from enemies and being a total coward in this run, by the way. Oh my god! It's a big boy run? Oh no. Okay, scratch that. I'm not cut out for big boy runs. I'll try my best. I mean, who knows? Maybe I'll actually find it. Find the run of that. I don't know. We'll see. I feel at home with NES stuff. Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness! Thank you for the time. Okay, I'm doing better this time somehow. Not great, but better. I don't even remember how long this level is, but it's pretty long. That's all you need to know. Okay, okay. Oh, these guys, right. Oh. Oh my gosh! Right when I thought I was doing well. Oh, that's spikes. Of course it's spikes. Okay, well, we're pretty much dead again. Nope. Let's not take more damage. Do I know? Oh shoot, we're at the boss. That actually was quick. I think the boss fights are probably my favorite thing about this game. I can't say I've heard of Tricotine before. Okay, see, he's a speedrunner. I was like, what's this game I've never heard of? That'd be a cool name for a game. Alright, these. Okay, shoot. Get up there. James, get up there. I command you. What the frick? Get up there. Thank you. Right, this isn't even the end of the level yet. Oh no. There's more Romans tossing barrels at me. Oh no! Sounds like a rhythm game. It's funny, all the tapping. Good to see you, Madman. That key did grab, right? I think I'm on my last continue, I just realized, so... Even if we make it through this level, we're gonna be right back at the beginning. Not long after. Yep, or now. Yep, that works. Oh, we actually do have more credits. But either way, we're way back at the start of the level, so... Oh. Ah! I hate these jumps. No, that power-up's not worth it. Anytime I'm on the spikes on the platforms, I end up just losing a life in a stupid way like that. I would love to know. Kirby Superstar, really? Am I mistaken, or is that on our list? Our roster of games this season. This background is bonkers. Good to see you, Deck. It absolutely is. It's one of your picks. Nice. Oh no! Yep. No. Oh my god! Wait, I have more I have more lives now? I could swear I only had 2 left. Oh, okay. That's cheap. Trying to think what is left. Gimmicks left on the. We've got 7 games left. Next week's Kid Niki. Then we've got Mega Man 8. We got Gimmick somewhere on the list. We got Salamander. We got Kirby Superstar. We got Metroid Prime, and I'm forgetting one, I think. Or 2. And then Operation C was moved to the playoffs, but most likely I don't make it there. Okay, there is a bottom bracket? Well, that makes sense. Cool. Well, hey, I ended up really enjoying Nights, so I in the end, I wasn't complaining. But I was definitely bummed Operation C was the one that was chosen to be swapped out, because I was looking forward to that one. So how many weeks is the playoff section? I mean, truthfully, I'll probably suck at Operation C too, but I mean, Contra's a banging game. So I was thinking, surely Operation C has got to be fun, and maybe one I'd have a better chance at than most other games. Okay, so it's really short. Most likely. I mean, I want to say there's like 3... I'm trying to think... In the graphic where it showed the weeks, like it looked maybe like 3 extra weeks or something. So I guess, I don't know if maybe that was just like extra room in the graphic. I don't know, but I guess we'll see. It'll be cool to see. It's cool that there's a bottom bracket too. Oh no, I was almost doing decent. We couldn't have that. So was you, Baker, 1FG, and RX making the picks, right? I am almost dead. Be amazing if I could actually make it out of this level. Because then there's a checkpoint. But I'm on my last life. And I can't remember if this is close to the end of this level or not. Well, now it's not. That's funny. That's pretty much my goal, is just be 11th place and make it out of level 1 at some point. Okay, yeah, I remember seeing the duck race for the order of the games. Which again, I think was crazy that had Operation C not been swapped out, they happened to pick 11 different, like all 11 console, or was there? Maybe there's more than 11 unique consoles, but I like that the first 11 weeks would have all been different consoles if Knights hadn't been subbed in. It was cool that the Ducks happened to race in that order. So that's cool too, the game choices were actually generated by the Ducks. That makes a lot of sense. I love the soundtrack in this game. It is great. Wait, I have all my lives? That's kind of crazy. Oh my god! No, well now I don't. I like that Jim Power starts tapping his foot too if you idle too long. It's like tapping along to the music. Jim knows a good tune when he hears it. They want you to believe he's not actually hearing this music as he's adventuring, but that's the devs lying to you. Because, I mean, he's tapping his foot along. I think that, I'll take that as confirmation. No! They do. Hearing that people have had, like, seizures and stuff from playing this game, I can't actually say I'm surprised. Oh my god! Okay, I'm playing worse than I was the last time now. And this is my last life, and then, or, not that it matters because we're still in level 1. It's actually better if I use up all my continues. But yeah, yikes. This has been some interesting gameplay. Oh, for sure, Madman. Seems like as soon as, I mean, maybe I'm imagining it, but it seems like as soon as the enemies that I start firing at, like not the boss, obviously, but like I feel like some of the regular enemies that I've started firing at have regained their health as soon as they've walked out of the frame. Maybe I'm just imagining it, but it feels like they keep regenerating health anytime they are able to get out of the frame from me. Oh, I'm so bad. That was just... I'm so mediocre, wow. That's hilarious. I mean, this one's over now. Okay, some of these hitboxes in this game I strongly disagree with, for the record. Like, that shouldn't have hit me. That's ridiculous. Why am I killing those are ponies? I thought they were dogs. I mean, I'm the same guy that thought Goomba in Zelda 2 was a cow for most of my childhood. So, what do I know? I also thought what are they called? The tin suits in Zelda 1 or Zelda 2 were pigs and not dogs. So again, what do I know? Shoot first, look what it is later. Righto. Good advice. Okay, maybe I was imagining the whole them regaining health when they walk out of the frame thing, because those guys went down pretty quick. Okay, so I guess the best thing, I mean, it sucks that I hate that there's a time limit for the level, because the best thing to do to not get hit by these guys is to just go slow and look what's ahead of me. Oh my god. Okay, they do look like ponies, but they also look like guard dogs. I don't know. It's like a Great Dane or something, like a tall dog. But yeah, it sucks that there's a time limit within the level, because this game really seems to reward you for going slow and looking at what's in front of you. Oh wow, I actually didn't lose a life there this time. That's crazy. This is the furthest I've made it without losing a life. It still is. It can take one from me if it wants. That doesn't change fact. Pretty much everything hurts you in this game. The hitboxes are kind of questionable. I don't know why I'm saying this right now when Milius isn't here and it doesn't I don't gain any credit with him. But based on, like, this game reminds me of what I've seen of Wardner. I was thinking Wardner would be pretty cool for the League. No! Why is it every time I start to play decent, I, like, become mediocre halfway through? Okay, we're at the boss. He really is. I may wager he's more underpowered than Bonk was. Certainly more weak. I mean, Bonk's a literal baby. He can take hit after hit, but Jim's one hit and done. And again, Kid Niki, again, he's a kid, so it makes sense. I mean, look at Jim. He's a buff dude. He definitely does not skip arm or leg day, so there's no excuse. Can I please? This has been like the hardest part of the game for me so far, is jumping onto these platforms. Oh my god. Oh my god! Oh my goodness. It does seem to be very hard. Just like the guy from Ghosts and Goblins. According to Ghosts and Goblins, a full suit of metal armor is equal durability to underwear. That's not a knock on Ghosts and Goblins. It's a great game, but it is funny. I mean, seriously, some of these hitboxes are just plain ridiculous. I will say I appreciate the long iframes, though. Oh yeah, we're clearly not making it out of the level 1 with this attempt. Nope. Yep, it's over. I'm so bad. There's no excuse. Hey, you can go into the next. You can go. Thank you. This is a long ass level, I gotta say. Oh yeah, Arthur. Right. Knew he had a name. I couldn't think. The mythical mithril tiny whiteys. Whatever he's got in his tidy whiteys, there's something to make him super powerful. Well, not super powerful, because he still dies in one hit, but as powerful at least as one hit Knight Armor, and I just instantly died to this guy because I was not paying attention to what I'm doing. Honestly, I'll be satisfied if I can get past the first boss. Like, not, or I guess second boss. Not the boss in this stage, the next one that has a checkpoint attached to it. I heard Pluvy dominated this game, and I'm not surprised at all. He's an absolute champ gamer. I'm bad. Okay. I'm so bad. Can I please just not lose lives in stupid ways? That'd be amazing. Like, I'm only here? Really? And I've already lost pretty much all my lives again? Come on, mash him down. Alright, now for the hardest part of the game again, which I actually did quite well this time. Oh. I don't know. I would assume so. I probably skipped the cutscene. If there was one. I feel like there would be. I hear Jim Power in the Lost Dimension in 3D. Like, that's not the name of the title, but that's like in my head what I hear. So in my head, this guy's like a all grown up Captain N or something. So in my head, he's just going on these adventures in 3D or something. But I'm probably way off. That's just like, I don't know. This guy's Captain N's uncle, who he aspires to be. Captain N, the Lost Dimension Master. We're 26 minutes in already. That's kind of crazy. Is this the furthest we've been? This might be the furthest we've made it, maybe? Yep, we're probably gonna lose our lives here. These were like the hardest jumps of the game for me. I lost like 4 lives in a row on this jump right here. Yep. Boy. Never ever, unless it's an NES game. Like next week, if I don't play well, you guys can rub it in my face. But I would say unless I'm playing an NES game, don't ever expect a good gameplay from me. But do make fun of me next week if I don't kick ass at Kid Niki, because I'm really gonna try. Why a buff dude in futuristic body armor shoots a gun at Roman centurions and dog and pony hybrids? It's a perfect summary for this game, honestly. I guess it makes sense. He's like a time traveler because he's clearly from the future. And this is clearly not the future. There's some sort of, what is, like a mix between a Buddha and a gargoyle statue? Like, what the heck? Whole bunch of secret doors. There's Romans that toss exploding barrels at you. Oh, that's funny. That's a very good question. Oh my god. Yeah, right? How are these floating ice cubes coming out of nowhere in clearly Roman times? I'm sure that happened to some. To be fair though, people were also just better at games, I feel like, back in the day. Like, we're so spoiled now by checkpoints. I gotta say, like, to give an example, maybe showing my age here a bit, but GTA 5 was my first experience with the GTA 5 series. And we were spoiled in that game with checkpoints, because going back and playing things like Vice City, I just had to think the entire time I was playing Vice City, like, okay, so back in the day when, like, there was no checkpoints in Vice City, and the missions were pretty difficult in that game. So, back in the day, kids, like, parents were a lot more strict with, like, screen time per day. There was also rental in some cases, but say you owned the game, and you had, like, an hour a day to play, I feel like there were some kids that were just stuck on the same mission for, like, 2 weeks. Just like, wow. Okay, this is the most lives I've had at this point. But I feel like also, like, again, I'm also thinking, like, okay, so there's less time to play, but I also feel like people were just better at video games back in the day because there was no, like, walkthroughs you could watch or anything like that. It's like, you're getting all your info from friends or from Nintendo Power Magazine or something like that. Or game manuals, like, there was no YouTube, no online walkthrough, no IGN, you know? Or, what is it, Game Facts? Or Game FAQs? That is true. Longer, and most of the time you don't own the entire game if you buy it. This is why retro stuff is just the best. You own the entire game when you buy it. None of this $20 DLC to have more customization options. $80 base game price crap. Like, imagine, no, seriously, I've made this joke before, but imagine you buy Mega Man 4. Oops. Imagine you buy Mega Man 4, like, if it was made now, it's like, okay, you get, like, 2 robot stages, like, the free trial or the demo, then you have to buy the full game to play the rest. Okay, so you get to the end of the robo stages, and it's like, oh no, your princess is in another castle, for lack of a better term. You must buy the Dr. Cossack DLC to continue in, oh my god, I'm so bad, to continue into Dr. Cossack's castle. And then after Dr. Cossack's castle, when the whole thing with Kalinka happens, it's like, oh no, you now have to pay, you now have to buy the Wily Castle DLC. Just DLC after DLC, and let's also factor in that clearly Mega Man 4, where was I going with that? Oh yeah, it was also like $80 because yes, so that's how that would be. It'd be $80, then $20 for each castle. Dr. Cossack, yes, precisely that. No! You know what? We're starting over. Like, I've already lost almost all my lives. Pretty much. And a character called Dr. Japanese. Whatever run that actually makes it to another level that isn't level 1 will be enough for me, honestly. Professor Canuck. I mean, I may as well just restart again. Or I'm not going to because we're back to our full continues, but like, I mean, seriously. This is just unexcusable, this gameplay. Inexcusable. English. It's a league. We're supposed to be pro gamers, not whatever I'm doing. At least the soundtrack is like, this is one of those themes it's impossible to get sick of. It's really good. The strong point of this game, I think, is the music. Yeah, right? They're just that confident in their ability to walk into you and deal damage that way. Like, they're just charging you pretty much. But with no weapon, what the frick? No! The dog pony stupid annoying thing is always waiting there for me. He's always there fixing to choke me. I'll be in the tub with myself putting cream on. And my shadow's always there watching me. That's very true. See, they kind of forced you back then. Like, now they hold your hand. You got saves, you got checkpoints, all that sort of thing. But yeah, back in the day, you had to make a quarter last. That's very true. So it's like, okay, it forces you to get good at the game because you don't want to run out your allowance for this week. It's pretty genius, honestly. But I mean, the one thing that has remained true over the years is, back in the day, they were draining you of your arcade coins, and now they're draining you of your money on the DLCs, and the base game price is also being ridiculous. So sure, the game's easy, but you're still going to be draining your wallet to play the game. See, there you go. Reppy had the right idea. No! Oh my god. You know what's nice, though, is games that are difficult that weren't for arcade purposes. Why the NES is so great! I might add. There's no arcade store owners making profit off of your failure in Battletoads, you know? Arcade owners. Ignore whatever that was. No, my goodness. Can I please just make it out alive? I beg of you. Oh my god. They should have made these... They should have made these look like acid drops. Because I refuse to believe a man like this is damaged by water drops. Like, is he a gremlin or something? Can't get wet? Oh shoot, these friggin' jumps again. Well... Oh my god. Nope. So close, but so far. Ay, ay, ay. This is what I mean. As soon as I actually make it out of this level, I'm considering that my last run. Wherever I make it after level 1 is as far as I go. You see, Wily should have procured these acid drops. These ones that look like water. Because those would have one hit, and that would have been easy. But the amount of times Wily could have rigged up a bomb for Mega Man. Like, the man was just never thinking. It's like, clearly, he knows that he'd be lost if his purpose in life wasn't consistently making life a living hell for Dr. Light and Mega Man and the gang. So he never actually sets out to kill Mega Man. He just wants to make their lives as miserable as possible. Hey, Wada! Why do you hurt me? We are not enemies! Thank you so much for the good luck, by the way, Bruno. Diesel, I appreciate you. I don't know if I said thank you already. Maybe I did. I read the message and I clicked in my head. I was like, did I say that already? Well, either way, thank you. Many times over. Maybe it's dirty water. It would be nice if there was some explanation. Maybe the game manual says what it is. The most confusing thing about this game, honestly, is the hit. Whoa, I don't. Uh-oh. The hitboxes are really unfair. And, like, you can be standing somewhere, and, like, I honestly don't even know. Like, I'm taking a chance every time if these water drops are gonna hurt me or not. That dog gets a life out of me every single time. It's just unavoidable. Like, and the dragon! Like, I literally think I might be stuck in this level. This is... maybe could dethrone the 3 games in a row that I said definitely were never going to be dethroned for my worst gameplay of the league. This game could... to be fair, it sounds like we're pretty much all in agreement that this is the hardest game of the league so far, so at least it's expected. Samurai Showdown was one we all kind of had difficulty with, I think, too. But that didn't even end up being my worst gameplay. Sonic CD was worse, and then Star Fox somehow was even worse than that. Honestly, I would wager Jim is more underpowered than Bonk is. We've found someone that dethrones Bonk. At least Bonk can take damage. And I mean, you gotta respect that he's a literal infant killing boxing animals and other things like that, and dinosaurs, with his head. I don't know, Jim's a very underwhelming dude. Oh, you better believe the first message Dex sent today, Reppy, was calling the background bonkers. Power. Power, power, honey baby. I don't drink water too good. And we got Madman in here making Jerky Boy references. Gotta love it. Hey Rob, good to see you. How far? I'm still in level 1. I don't even know how close I've gotten to the end, honestly. I think I was fairly close to the end, but I am having a hell of a time with this game. $15 stream streak, let's go! Thank you so much for that, Diesel. Levels 2, stage 2, nice! I'd like to get to level 2. That's the goal. Honestly, level 2 will be enough for me. That will satisfy me. But GG's. And best of luck to you in the standings. I'm very interested to see what the standings look like for this week, because I know pretty much everybody had difficulty with this game. No Giller for that pun. The Madman pun? I mean, it's a Jerky Boy pun, so I gotta dole out a Giller for that one. Yeah, I think we could have some very close matchups. Like, I think what was, I want to say the alternate scoring was, I mean, firstly, the amount of time it takes you to get to the next level, I think, and also the high scores maybe being factored in as well. So it could definitely be interesting, the whole free-for-all standings. Once again, for underpowered. Oh, Jim is underpowered. I get it. I missed that one. Okay, well, yeah, Madman, you're definitely getting a Giller for yours, especially because you helped out a pal get another Giller. And yes, that is definitely a Giller. Good call on that one. Yeah. I like that. Jim underpower. Oh yeah, the shmup stage, right? I want to say, yeah, I didn't even get to practice that stage. I spent most of my practice time in this stage. Gym underwears. No! I literally might be stuck here the entire time, you guys. Like, it's all fun and games until I get to that what I'm assuming, if I remember correctly, might be the last area. With those moving platforms that are the absolute death of me. I'm pretty sure that's the only thing keeping me from the next level. Yeah, this game is no joke. It's tough. I will say though, it's fun. It is a fun game. There have been some League games I haven't really enjoyed, but this one I am having fun with. Time limit's 90 minutes, but they did specify as soon as you're satisfied with your progress, you can be done. So for me, it's pretty much as soon as I get to level 2, that's enough for me. Whenever I die, I'm done. If I do happen to be lucky enough to get to level 2, I'm sure it will have taken me way longer than anyone else who got there. And that'll be the tiebreaker, is how long it took you to get there. This very well could end up being the worst run of the week. Putting the Christmas tree up? Nice! Hard to believe it's that time already. Like, midway through November, where did the times go? Where did the year go? Put Christmas hats on my Halloween decorations. Nice. Oh my, see, I strongly disagree. I strongly disagree with the hitboxes in this game. I'm sorry, they're lame. I mean, Star Fox was somehow worse gameplay from me than Sonic CD was, and Sonic CD was somehow worse than Samurai Showdown. So, I think I'm past the phase of being able to call in advance what's gonna be my worst gameplay of the league. This is shaping up to be my worst gameplay of the league, but who knows what adventure. Uber said Kirby Superstars is a very difficult speedrun, and that's in our list. So that's probably going to be a nightmare too. I mean, I may as well just die again, right? Like, I'm forfeiting. Like, I've already lost 2 lives in ridiculous ways since I restarted. I'm starting over. There's no point in keeping going. Yeah, okay. They were both fun. I definitely agree with that. I'm sure they're a lot more fun if you're good at them, though. Or if you at least know what you're doing. Hey, no worries, man. Thank you so much for popping in. I appreciate you. Have fun putting up the Christmas tree. And yeah, thank you so much for popping in. It's good to see you. And good luck to you in the standings. So far, this is less progress than I made it. I'm basing it off of progress. Samurai Showdown seemed like it was going to be the worst because I only beat 3 bosses. Then Sonic CD got worse because I don't even remember how many levels I did, but it was less progress overall than Samurai Showdown. Then Star Fox, I may not have even made it to level 2. That's how bad Star Fox was. And if I did make it to level 2, it was like right at the start. And so far, this is almost an hour, and I haven't left level 1 yet. So definitely, this is easily the worst gameplay so far. Yeah, okay, so I did make it to level 2. So that confirms. I have not made it... Right, okay, yeah, I remember that one. Well, yes, that is confirmation that this is without a doubt my worst gameplay of the league so far. I think it's hilarious that the best gameplay was still Week 1 with Strider 2, which remains my favorite game we've done so far. And it's funny too, like, in retrospect now, I enjoyed Bonk more than most of the games we've played since Bonk, actually. Like, not to say it was a better game necessarily than some of the games we played, but like, I genuinely had more fun with Bonk than things like Star Fox or Smash. Or Sonic CD. I think my favorites, honestly my favorites of this league so far have been Strider 2, Nights into Dreams, and Bonk's Adventure. If I had to pick a fourth, probably Prince of Persia. That was fun. Like, I didn't make it very far in Prince of Persia, but it was a very fun game. Would have fared better at the NES one. For real though, that's what made Bonk so great, was the memorability surrounding the playthrough. That said though, it also was a platformer. That's my area of expertise. I mean, this is a platformer too technically, but this game's also balls hard. Ooh, well, okay, I spoke too soon. I was gonna say, whoa, what's this? I was gonna say that I actually jumped on the platform first try, because I did, but then instantly I fell off. I've had enough of Romans tossing barrels on my head. Green oh, I see. Oh, yeah. Shooting melons. Oh, that's gotta be better, right? Not that it matters, because I'm not shooting those platform jumps that are probably gonna kill me again, but... Yeah, that's true. That's true, for sure. This is very Metroidvania. Hybrid's a good way to put it. No! Okay, can I just say I hate ledges where the enemy can run all the way to the left where you're gonna land. Like, that's just cheap deaths. Especially the one with the dog-pony hybrid thing. I don't know who I'm matched up with this week, but most likely they're getting a very easy win. Ponogs, nice. That makes sense. I was confused when you said I killed the Ponog a couple. I didn't put 2 and 2 together. Holy crap, I actually made it. Oh shoot, this thing is like, literally you have to be frame perfect or you hit it. Oh wow. Actually was. Or maybe I was thinking of this one. It's like even when it's retracting upwards, if it's still on screen, you can take damage. Wow. Okay, I actually... Holy crap, I did all 3, but there's a 4th. And something tells me this one won't go as smoothly. Okay, it did. I have no confidence when it comes to my gameplay, that's the truth. Maybe I will. Yeah, Samurai Showdown and Sonic CD both resulted in wins for me somehow. Luckiest wins of my life. Yeah, I like that. The two-sided shots. Also, Smash gameplay was like that goes to show how bad my gameplay's been for most of these games. My Smash gameplay was terrible, and it's not even remotely close to my worst gameplay in the league so far. I'm also definitely showing the fact that I tend to enjoy games more if I'm better at them, because not only are Strider 2, Nights into Dreams, and Bonks my favorite games I've played so far, but they're also the ones I played the best in. And funny enough, I'd say Prince of Persia was probably my 4th best gameplay, and it's my 4th favorite, so it keeps going. We played Melee. Melee Adventure Mode. The mistake I made there was it was annoying. I hate that game defaults to easy, because I made the mistake of doing all my practice on easy mode, assuming that it was on normal mode, which was what the rule said to do it on. I assumed it defaulted to normal, because why wouldn't it? And I had to end up redoing my Retro Gaming League run for that game, because yeah, I was caught off guard by the fact that I had to change difficulty from what I'd been practicing. And that change in difficulty made all the difference. Like, I was like, wow, I'm surprisingly good at this game. And as soon as I had to switch to normal, I was like, oh, okay, I suck. That makes more sense. Right on, Deck. Sounds good. I appreciate you for hanging out, making your puns, being here, being you. I don't know, you guys. I'm kind of getting sick of this. I want to make it to level 2, but I don't know if I've got another 30 minutes of this game in me. I'm gonna be real. I think I've got as long as these continues left in me, and then I'll just end it with whatever progress I've made. Boy, do I need that sweet Snow Peak Ruins at the end of the tunnel. I know for a fact too, I'm not the only one. Like I don't have it in me. If I haven't done anything in an hour, I'm sick of this, if I'm being honest. I'm not the only one either. I know a couple other people. At least one other person. From what I saw. I think maybe even more than that. Didn't play the full time. They even, like, again, specified in the rules, you can quit as soon as you're satisfied with your progress. Yeah, however many continues I have left. Oh, is how long I'll play. Oh, I forgot to grab the melon gun, which was probably better. Oh my god. Ay ay ay. Okay, we've got 2 credits left, so two chances. 2 chances of 4 lives. Or 5 lives. I can't remember how many lives it is. We've got 2 continues left to get to the end. Say I have no progression? Right! I have no progression! Okay, now we're gonna make it to level 2. That's a brilliant idea. Even though I tried to sneak that in the other stream for Mega Man 2 and it didn't work. But to be fair, at least they got a Mega Man 2 PB this week, so it's like, even though I got it before I set my title to that, it's still somehow counted backwards. The game knew in the future I was going to call my stream that. I mean, it worked with Mega Man 1, so that's more important. Who cares if it didn't work with Mega Man 2? It worked with Mega Man 1 for both of us. Maybe certain games only work with. Totally seems like an arcade game. It's an SNES game. Maybe there is an arcade version too. I don't actually know. But this particular version is the SNES version. I love that he taps his foot to the music. Ah, get wrecked. Oh my gosh. Oh, he still got me, but at least they jumped him this time. I hate these Ponogs. You know, I'm giving Deck a Giller for Ponog too. That's good. Yeah, I don't really get the credit system. Again, unless there is like an arcade port or something too. Just call them like lives. But I mean, I guess the lives are the hits, so. Okay. See some mashing. It's been ages since TP, it feels like. Like, not since I was doing my fishing, that was torture. But since we actually played TP properly and did something that's not fishing or fun. And I love that Snow Peak is what we have to go to. Even though we've already done half of it. Yeah, that is very true, Madman. I'm glad that there are, like, even take like Cuphead, for example, or things like that. It's nice that there are still devs that are striving to make things that don't hold your hand. I just mean like I'm not complaining. Like, I like a good challenge when it's something, when it's something I'm good at. But I'm the last person that's going to complain about checkpoints. I love that sort of thing. So I'm grateful for... I mean, I like a game that's not hold your hand easy, but still has checkpoints and isn't punishing or unfair. Although I also do have my fair share of games that I enjoy that are punishing, and yeah, okay, we got one more life left. This isn't going to go too well. Three hours last night, probably a savage raid within Final Fantasy XIV with 7 other people. I don't even know what that means, but sounds pretty badass. I didn't even know Final Fantasy had like a multiplayer thing. Shows what I know. No! Oh my gosh. So what does a raid entail in that game? Like, you're saying you and 7 other people, so I'm imagining that's... Oh my gosh, that's quite the process, quite the undertaking, rather. Careful. This is my last hit now. Oh yeah, definitely won't last very long. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, that's it for me. GG's. That was interesting. Oh, yeah, right. Okay, good. So it was temporary. Thank goodness. Okay, yeah. I actually will be genuinely surprised. The only way I feel like that wasn't worst run of anyone of the league this week is if somehow there's anyone that didn't submit a run this week. I am definitely fully expecting that to be not only my by far worst gameplay so far, but the lowest run of... And the league's different this week. We're not doing, like, we don't have matchups this week. This is a free-for-all week. So we're being all ranked from 1 to 12 this week based on how we played. Which is based on, firstly progress. Second, how long it took you to get there for if there's any tiebreakers. And third, high scores, I believe, are also being factored in if needed. Thank you for the GG, Bruno. So yeah, hopefully I didn't suck too... Well, I sucked big time. But there is still a chance for me not to necessarily be the worst, the bottom rank. But most likely, probably will be. It's fine. Because, like I said, next week is Kid Niki, first game of the league that I've actually played before. It's an NES game, and I'm going to actually try and learn run strats for that and kick some ass next week. So I'm feeling a lot better about next week. I'm looking forward to that one too. That's probably going to be one of the more enjoyable playthroughs of this league, I think. Thank you as well for the GG, Mad.